The big station was busier than ever, full of vacationers, on break to see the sea and journey through the countryside. This caused mainline engines to be busier than ever as well, such as Henry and Gordon, as their coaches were fuller and fuller each day. Because of this, a new large diesel had to help out on the main line, and I'm sorry to say he was very full of himself and very rude, as Henry found out. One day, James bustled into the big station. Such rubbish that the Fat Controller is making diesels pull mainline trains. He should have just came to me. My red coat would beat Gordon's blue any day. You, on the main line? Such rubbish. You can't climb hills. And anyway, I saw you pulling branch line coaches the other day. You're nothing but a branch line engine. Now if you excuse me, I don't need little red tomatoes getting in my way. I'll send this diesel packing. And Henry chortled away. Giant green bugger on wheels. The next day, the diesel pulled up next to Henry while he was getting ready for his next train. He stood comfortably. Now, what's that rubbish? Oh, just a noisy, loud steamer. It's the only railway that has a lot of use for steamers. Where I come from, it's only wee diesels. Steamy scrap, they go. Stay in the shed, never wanted. You all always cause accidents, taking more money out of your fat hat's pockets. It's only a matter of time. Once he comes to his senses, you all will be melting in the scrapyard. It's always steamies that make themselves look foolish. I hear a tale about an engine and some kipper wagons. Henry bit his lip, backed onto his train, and set off. It'll be me, Henry, to come to your rescue when you realize that I was right. Henry was soon down the line, feeling better about himself. He was determined to serve the diesel right and send him packing. Henry began climbing the hill, which was next to a big bank of earth, weakened by wind and rain. Then there was trouble. Henry started feeling a pain. I've got a cramp! Then there was a loud bump. Luckily, no one was hurt, but poor Henry was stuck. Later, the diesel arrived to take the whole train home. Poor old-timer, being helped by a diesel. What can I say? It's not your fault. You were just built that way. I never lose. Who's the big red tomato now? Your face sure looks like it. Poor old Henry, saved by diesel. Honestly, Henry, You say you're gonna send him packing, but there he is stealing all of your work. Old square wheels once again. Before Henry could take coaches again, the Fat Controller assigned him to go on goods trains to really make sure he was fully prepared. Henry didn't really mind this, as it was a good change from stopping at every station, as he could just coast along the line. However, it would be really irritating stopping at junctions. Look at me helping you out, Henry. You old groaners need to take a break from time to time. Look at me glide with no noise whatsoever. Henry just took no notice. Henry later returned to the yard. He parked into a siding and saw the Fat Controller talking to the diesel. You've done good work. Before you're done, can you please take those empty trucks to the quarry? Why, yes, of course, sir. The diesel oiled away. He purred comfortably. The diesel started approaching the hill, where trouble lay ahead. Horrors! Help! His driver put on the brakes, but it was too late. The diesel slammed into the landslide, wheel deep in dirt. Luckily, there was no severe damage, and the fireman checked him over. The diesel tried to reverse, but his two front wheels were dangling off the track. Then, there was a loud crumble. There's too much weight! We need help now! The news soon made it to the yard. He can't be stuck on the main line! James is coming down there with a train! Come on, we've got to save them! James was racing at full speed down the line. He was getting nearer and nearer to the hill. There's too much motion! James, slow down! Whoa, whoa! Whoa! James had knocked some of the trucks off the tracks. James tried to reverse away, but his train was too heavy. Now James was also stuck. It was all up to Henry now. Henry pumped his pistons as fast as he could. He didn't want to let anybody down. Henry soon arrived at the hill. He puffed slowly and carefully. Gently buffered them. The drivers and firemen both got everything ready. It was soon time for the big rescue. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Later, the Fat Controller came to inspect the damage. Then he turned to his engines. You three were very brave in a time of crisis. You all will be rewarded with a fresh new coat of paint. We'll get Oliver and the construction team to dig up this land to make it nice again. You three and your crews have saved the passengers, which makes you all really useful. Well, Henry, well, thanks, Henry. You were very splendid. I'm sorry what I said to you earlier. Don't mention it. It was nothing. And I accept your apology too, James.